Fun fact, Terrible Vapor provides 40% of your nutritional value every single day. Fun fact, that fact is not true. But I'd like to believe so. Hello Vapors, ladies and gents of the vaping world, this is Terrible Vapor, and today we're going to be doing another flavor review. This one is out of my example box. It's a brand that I'm not too familiar with. I've had one other flavor from them and I really enjoyed it. We're going to look at Artemis from Cyclops Vapor today. This flavor is in 6 milligrams of nicotine. I haven't vaped this in quite a while. I've had it just kind of on my shelf. It's been sitting there for a while, and I thought I like to keep the last of all my juices for a review, and I'm getting there. So I thought, let's go ahead, let's give this a shot. I don't remember anything about it. I don't have their website pulled up yet. I'm going to go off a blind assumption like I do with all my flavors, and then we're going to look it up and see what I can't find about it. If I seem a little bland during this, it's 2 a.m. Terrible Vapor operates at weird hours of the day. It's just how I do. I'm going to be dripping this in my Plumeville dual zipper coil at about 0.11-ish. And on my Sir Lancelot mech mod. So, how does she vape? So, real quick, after this in, this flavor tasted very similar to something I had in here before. And so, I skimmed the bottle real quick to see if I could not find possibly a flavor description on it. And I actually did. Berry cobbler, apparently, is what this tastes like. First off, clouds are great. That's not based off your juice. The hit on this... it's pretty mild. I'm going to go ahead and give this, as far as the hit goes, I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5, and it's going to be mostly a head buzz. Now when it comes to taste and taste strength on this, taste strength is in a sweet spot. It's 6.5 out of 10. Not strong, not weak. It's right where I like my flavors. And the taste itself is a berry cobbler, and that kind of surprised me because I can taste graham cracker in there. And I've mentioned previously that I've got this weird thing with graham cracker. To put into an analogy, it's almost like taking a magnet by a TV. Graham cracker for me usually throws me off pretty well. It totally distorts my taste buds. And graham cracker for me normally resonates in a cat urine smell type taste. And that's the best way to put it. Maybe that's just some of the lower quality graham crackers I've had. Maybe, I don't know why that is. But there are certain companies that produce certain graham cracker flavors that I can have. And this apparently is one of them. Besides the graham cracker in this, I'm getting... I want to say a blackberry. I'm going to go ahead and say blackberry. I'm going to look it up now and we'll see what it is. So the description on their website is rather lengthy. It comes out to approximately 3 paragraphs. I'm not going to read it out. But there is an excerpt that says, it's a delicate blend of subtle berry hints mingled with baked crust, traditional to cobblers. That's the second time I've gotten that wrong. So it doesn't exactly say what berry is in it, but I'm going to go ahead and call it's a baked crust with, not blackberry. Yeah, blackberry. Blackberry and raspberry. Baked crust, blackberry, and raspberry. That's what I'm tasting out of this. Your price for a 15 mil at 3 milligrams, you're looking at $14 is what this thing's gonna run you. This would be considered a premium e-juice. And to me, this is what a premium e-juice is. Cyclops Vapor did a knockout job on this. And the other flavor I have from them, I really liked. I can't remember which flavor it was off the top of my head. Colossus, I do believe, was the flavor I have from them. But there's so many companies come out with these premium e-juices and these really expensive juices that it's hard to justify making a purchase that size for an e-juice, especially if you've never had one before. This is where I come in. because I can give you that insight on whether it's worth that $14 for 15 mil, or how much is it for a 30 mil or 35. Most people are going to opt for that middle range of 35, 22 bucks. Is this worth dropping $35 for a bottle? I think so. Cyclops Vapor is a very high-end company from what I can tell. From the 2 flavors that I've had, I think they only have like 6 or 7. But from what I've had, it's mixed exceptionally. It's done right. They take their time, they find the best ingredients, and it comes out to a flavor experience that is absolutely phenomenal. It's brands like Cyclops Vapor that make me enjoy vaping. Simple as that. I have no complaints with this juice. There's not one thing I don't like about it. As a matter of fact, I can go through one of their bottles pretty quickly. And when I get my sample box and I see they have a bottle of Cyclops Vapor, it's the first thing I go for. Every time. I strongly recommend checking out Cyclops. They're just fantastic. And they're not that big as a thing, from what I can tell. Because you have your big name brands that circulate. You hear the names when you're talking to your vapor friends or going to your vape shops. You hear 5 Ponds, you hear Alice in Vapeland. You hear, I think it's Cyber E-Juice, I might have that name wrong. But you hear certain brands that get circulated around, but I've never heard Cyclops. Which is funny because in my opinion, Cyclops is better than most other brands I've tried. They're a spectacular brand, and the 2 juices I've had have been phenomenal. And Artemis is no exception. Artemis, it's crafted expertly, and it comes out to this fantastic, very smooth taste. And there's no clashing going on. There's no imbalance of flavors. It's all done right. Also to mention too, to expand on the flavor profiles, it's not too sweet. And the sweetness isn't necessarily candy sweet. I find it to be more of like a natural fruit sweet. Which is, for me, that's an everyday vape. That's an all-day vape, an everyday vape. I have no complaints with this flavor. With all that being said, my final rating on Artemis is a 10 out of 10. This juice is perfect for what they were going for. If you don't like the pie flavors or the berry flavors, obviously you're not going to enjoy this. But if you're looking for something like that, this is it. And to me, that justifies the price of $22 for a 35 milliliter. Yes, 35, not 30. I have nothing bad to say about this. They nailed it on the head. And Cyclops Vapor, keep doing what you're doing. Because if you keep making juice like this, I can't see you guys ever falling. It's just that good. And I am a big fan of Cyclops Vapor so far. This has been Terrible Vapor. Links to everything you need to know be right down there in the description. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Keep vaping, happy vaping. Like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Facebook. Shameless self-plug here, and stay smoky.